We're really excited to play. It's been a while. Last game that we played it was during the fall of 2019, so it's been more than a year. We're really excited to play. We have some new guys. We haven't had the chance to really practice together because of all this situation, but we're really excited to get to play again.
What was it like in the fall when you found out, you weren't going to get to play? Obviously massively disappointing for you personally, but how did you kind of handle that and try to be a good leader for the team?
Yeah, for sure it was really hard to hear that because that's all we want is to play. So it was for sure a hard situation, but we tried to think the positives of it, which were that we could practice and get ready and prepare for this season. Most of the guys will come back next year as well, so it was a good way to work on the chemistry of the team and work on stuff that we couldn't really work before because usually preseason is just 2 weeks. Then we actually start playing, so it was we had good 2 months, 3 months to work on better on the chemistry of the team.
Do you think it was harder for the international players, especially that were new to the program coming in? It's already hard enough being an international player yourself, knowing that transition, but how did you try to help those guys when there were no games for them to play?
Yeah, for sure it was a hard situation for everyone, the international as well, especially for the new guys because most of them was their first time in the US, coming to Billings and being in this weird situation where you don't get the chance to play. It's one of the positive things that we have here. You also travel a lot when you play. You get to see a lot of places, so it wasn't easy for them. We just tried, me and other guys, the older, to help them with the positives. It was also hard for the chemistry of the team because we couldn't really hang out all together. But explaining them how it is usually during the season maybe help them to be more happy about it and think about those positive things and not just the negative.
What are some of your thoughts for the team, your goals, and what do you hope to see for the team this spring? It's going to be an interesting spring. You're hopeful to play a handful of matches. What do you hope to see out of the players?
First of all, I think we should focus on what we always work in practice and the chemistry of the team when we play because, like I said, we have numerous of new guys, so we have to really work together and try to see how it works during the game. And it's just really working on that to get ready for the fall of 21. Basically, we kind of taking this spring as like a pre-season for the fall of 21. Of course, we have to take all the games seriously and try to win all of them. But for sure, will be like a good test in order to get ready for the fall of 21.
Yeah, I think we're pretty excited. It's been 469 days since our loss against SPU at home in 2019. So it is definitely great excitement for our players, even for ourselves, the coaching staff, to have those emotions back, the adrenaline in our blood just before the game, and I'm sure the guys are the same way. They're all anxious to play, all excited to play, and really looking forward for next Wednesday.
Talk a little bit about how hard this has been, even last spring not being able to play. Of course, the fall season being canceled was so crushing for the team. How hard has it been? How have you guys tried to handle it?
Yeah, we tried to do our best to make it work for everyone. It's been obviously as a coaching staff has been difficult because we've been practicing in groups for a while since early October, and then this spring we haven't had the chance to really practice as a team except last week. But then we had the weather that didn't allow us to play on the field, so we're going to that game with 3 or 4 practices in our belt as a team. So as a coaching staff, we don't expect perfect things on Wednesday, but we do expect our guys to fight like beavers. I think this is very important for us, to have that mentality of blue-collar team, hard-working mentality that we are from Montana, and we also want to be the best team in town as well. Well, I think we have a good relationship between each other. You know, we still have a lot of things to work on our team chemistry, and the fact that we've practiced in groups didn't help. So we still have a lot of work to do, but I do believe there is some good relationship in those guys, newcomers coming into this season, this spring season, really excited now to finally play games. It was a difficult fall for them to come to Billings and not being able to play, to travel. So it's been a toll on everyone, but I think now the fact to just play a game and play someone else than each other is really exciting for everyone. So, you know, the guys have been working really hard at practice. They are really looking forward for that game to just be able to play on the field, to be on the field, play together, and hopefully get a win.
Luca's your senior captain, a 4-year player, has meant so much to this program. Talk about him a little bit and how much you really leaned on him as a captain to really help get your team through this too.
Yeah, we expect our guys and Luca especially to make sure that our team chemistry is always there, it's always positive. We also have a group leadership with Austin, Brian and Sean that's also their duties as well, to make sure that everybody is on the same page and we're working hard and we respect the rules. So those guys have been working with the other newcomers and new freshmen, because we had quite a bit of freshmen as well, to make sure that those guys follow the rules and those guys do what they're supposed to do. So once again, you know, it hasn't been easy in the fall, in the spring with COVID-19, but hopefully I think the guys now understand what we are about, understand our culture, our philosophy, and once again, you know, at the end of the day, it's being on that green rectangle and play game, and I think everything will be better starting on Wednesday once we play that game.